Marvel Studios' first original series arrives on Disney+.
Wanda and Vision.
WandaVision episode 3 review, and of course all the spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, which you should have, come back and talk about it in the comments. Anyway, I'm Rashad, we got Dez, and
Madison.
Awesome, we're going to talk about this entire episode. So in response to episodes 1 and 2, how did you guys feel about the episode?
I'm starting to like the show now.
Oh yeah, why?
You know, it's color. It's not a corny feel anymore. Why are you?
It's color. Continue.
I'm done.
Oh.
How about you, man?
It was better. It wasn't that great to me. I like the other episodes better.
Why?
Cause like the whole little water broke and like whole little spinning out of control stork crap or whatever. It wasn't that great.
Oh, so you didn't like the whole concept of her having a child in episode 3? Because that's what that was. You do understand?
Yeah, I do realize that.
Because I know you're younger and those are all references, but of course the stork was for, you know, stork, the stupid
Storks,
old,
you know, little baby.
yeah,
whatever.
bring the kids, and her water literally broke the entire, that whole thing. So those were definitely playing on the whole idea of her having children, and the fact that she had them kids in like 10 minutes was, that was weird too.
But I was right.
You were right about what?
I said that she's gonna have her kid in the next episode.
Yeah.
She had kids.
Yeah, she had kids.
Twins.
Yeah, so you got Billy and Tommy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy and Tommy are actually Wiccan and Speed.
Yeah, I thought she was going. Now we know this is based off the House of M.
Yeah, so they're definitely doing a riff off for that. Another interesting thing, you guys, when we're going all out of order here. This is going to highlights. The thing that was funny to me was when Vision ran to the doctor, put the doctor on his back, and ran back home. Like nobody was alarmed by that, which was weird.
I thought it was supposed to be a secret.
Yeah, as long as you don't have to run back. And then also when he said, "Hey, because he's going to Bermuda, of course, Bermuda Triangle, mystery. Ooh, people have been disappearing. This may be a disappeared town altogether." He said, "Yeah, I may not be able to make that trip because it's so hard to escape from these small towns." So that's a little clue that, nobody says they're escaping on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also, when Herb and Agnes are talking, and Herb was like, "Oh, man, we got to tell him," and then Agnes was like, so that whole exchange was really funny and weird,
or
too.
when she rewinded.
Yeah, that rewound?
Rewind.
Yeah, you said rewinded.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's past tense.
See, I'm looking
Yeah.
here.
Wow.
Yeah, rewound.
Shut up.
When she rewound time, like on the spot with Vision, right?
Yeah, I thought. I did it.
Oh, you thought you did it? How?
Yeah, and I kept going forward.
You probably like this on your phone too. Like, why did you thought you did it? Makes
I
no
thought
sense.
I glitched.
You thought you glitched? I said, oh, I know what they doing. She rewound time back.
I knew they was gonna do it, but I didn't know they was gonna. I thought they was gonna do it like the other time, where it was just like but they showed the glitch, so I was a little confused about that.
Yeah, ironically, that part, and also, of course, the whole exchange she had with Monica, aka Geraldine, aka Foxy, what's her name this episode?
Yes.
Yeah, that's another homage to 70s talk. Of course, Foxy was like a euphemism for a very, attractive young lady. Foxy ladies.
That is so weird.
But it's of the time. Another thing that you probably guys wouldn't have noticed was that the way Monica's character acted during the 70s, that was very, very very black lady trope like.
I got
during
that.
time
I was
period.
like, I've seen this scene before.
Yeah, that's very how they kind of almost like characterized black women during the time period. So like that, I was like, oh, I hate this. But now I was like, yeah, they really being true to the time.
When she was like gravity oves, I was like, oh, this.
Yeah, it was a lot of like, yeah, this is definitely like how they thought we was looking in the 70s.
What?
Yeah. What else? So what else did y'all guys point out?
The commercial. How the lady was a whole white lady and then it was a random black kid.
What?
You didn't notice that? And in the commercial, when she was like, when she baked something, the whole kid was black, and it was a black kid that popped out and was like, "Sorry, mom."
Oh yeah.
For the
True. Yeah.
And I was like,
I totally skipped that part. Like in my mind, like the only part I focused on
was the Hydra.
Was the end. It was like a Hydra bath, a Hydra soak. Hydra soak. Yeah. So there's a play on where it's like Hydra, hydro, and of course Hydra. You know, chop one head off, two will grow. So that whole thing was really weird too. And if you notice, the same people are the same actors in each commercial.
Yeah.
It's the same actors in each commercial. That lady and that guy, the same two people.
It's just they're in different.
Yeah, different. Like this time, he was acting like it was like, I don't know, like ancient Egypt, and she was like fanning her, and she was in a bathtub with. And also another data reference too. That whole bathtub thing was a lot like the old Calgon commercial. It's like, Calgon, take me away. So that had that whole mood to it as well. So of course you guys won't understand that because that was like, definitely an old reference. Another thing that kind of weirded me out was just when Monica, aka Geraldine, aka Foxy, said, "Yeah, Ultron killed your brother."
Yeah. I was like,
"Oh snap! You broke character on purpose. Like, what happened?" Like, she was like, "Yeah."
She's like, "Yeah."
Did Ultron do that?
She was like, when she was like, "I was a twin too." Then she started singing in Sokovian, and she was like, "Ultron killed your brother, right?" I was like, "Hold on."
Well, we supposed to say that? I don't think this was the move.
Looking at the sword, like.
Yeah.
What did she do?
What is that symbol? She's like, I don't know.
And I didn't know she could kick people out. She kicked Geraldine out.
Kicked her straight out of the bubble. So that's another interesting thing too, man. That whole part, like now, like we're kind of starting to see how they're trying to unfurl this thing and what's really going on. They gave us a little hint at the beginning of episode 1 with the person at the desk watching the TV. So now we definitely know that there's somewhere a couple of theories. My main theory is that either Wanda or somebody else is controlling Wanda to do that. She went to this random town, Westview. She's literally taking over the town. You know what I'm saying? And the whole point of it was to kind of get her to have kids. Because the whole time was like, it's for the children. This episode, she actually manifests kids, and now she birthed kids. Monica was there to actually, help deliver one of them.
Why was the doctor unfazed when he was like, "Yeah, you're like 4 months," and then she just had the kids?
That's the whole point of the whole kind of like weirdness of the whole thing. Like even think about Herb. Herb was first. What was he doing? He was trimming the hedges, right?
Then he was
trimming the brick.
And then Vision was like,
Hey, you good, fam? And he's like, yeah, I got it. And if you notice behind them, it's just like a fake background.
Yeah.
On both sides of the house now.
That's what that was?
It's a fake background. That's how old TV sets used to look. They'll like paint a background and then kind of shoot from far off so you won't see like the depth. You know what I'm saying? So it look like, oh, that's background, but it's really, if you go up close to it, it's just
cardboard.
Yeah, it's just a painting. Side
note: Geraldine should have died when she got launched out.
Hey, I mean, it's still a Marvel show.
I know, but she hit the floor way too soft.
Yeah, she got that Soulja Boy cracked on her. Say you.
And then like everybody's just looking at her like, you messed up.
Nah, like they came up to her like she was almost like all these officers and random black lady like, oh what? Everybody had guns drawn and stuff. She was like, fam, it's me. Like y'all don't see it's me. I felt real Black Lives Matter-ish right there. Like
I just got rocket launched.
Like fam, she's only outside. Y'all don't see that? A helicopter.
She put her necklace up like this.
I'm with the team. That's a TV show because she wasn't for
Captain
real.
Marvel finna blow the whole place
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
What she found out?
Y'all killed my surrogate niece. Yeah, that been
Not
crazy.
Sarah getting these.
Yeah. Anyway, I really was feeling the episode more, but to be honest, I hate 70s television. Like, I'm not gonna be totally into this until we get to the 2000s, cause like
Maybe
even
I
like
90s.
I don't like 90s either because I know they're not gonna show like it's gonna be 90s like Full House, maybe Roseanne
Oh,
type.
it's not gonna
like
be
it's
90s.
gonna it ain't gonna be 90s like Martin,
Fresh
Prince.
Prince.
No. So that part of it is real missed on me. So I'm hoping they do like 90s, 2000s, kind of speed this up.
What's 2000s TV?
2000s is gonna be like.
I watch cartoons during that
Oh,
time,
man,
so I don't even know.
I don't know. It's gonna be more like first person point of view type stuff. Like it's gonna be kind of switching over to like mockumentary type TV, like The Office.
Oh.
You know, like Modern
yeah.
Family, stuff like that. So
Also,
that's
Agnes points out that Vision and Wanda are fighting the Avengers. In the trailer, you see that. She's like, "You're part of the Avengers." Somebody says that.
in the trailer for the
WandaVision.
Oh, it's the later on trailer.
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah.
What's it? I think it's Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a pretty good episode. So definitely.
I don't know about Agnes anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's evil or not.
Nah, I feel Agnes. Oh my god. You turn up the lights. What are you doing? I feel like Agnes has something to do with it too. I'm not sure if she's there to kind of watch over Wanda, or she's trying to influence Wanda, or somebody is puppeteering the entire thing. It's a lot.
But going off House of M, I'm surprised she had twins because in House of M, the twins are dead.
But yeah, so if they doing it like that, it kinda,
why are you laughing?
Why are you
Why is
laughing
that
at the
funny?
dead twins?
I shouldn't be laughing.
Okay, you shouldn't be laughing at all. So I'm thinking they're kind of doing this in reverse. So it really depends.
I hope everybody don't try to kill her.
Yeah.
Like in the comic book.
I mean, now I don't think they're gonna do that, but I'm pretty sure like whatever this is, of course, this leads into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So there's gonna be some sort of through line that takes us to that particular movie. And we got Loki coming up too, so there could be some multiverse stuff popping up that'll kind of connect back to this too. Unfortunately, because of the because of that COVID, a lot of these things were out of order. Like this one was supposed to be first. Falcon Winter Soldier was supposed to be first.
Oh yeah.
Then Loki, then WandaVision in the summertime. So it would have been not as much as a jarring introduction to this. But on a very meta type tip, it's kind of cool because it's a TV show and it's paying homage to TV shows as a TV show.
Like
So
Brady Bunch.
yeah, so
That's what I got from
Yeah, it was
the
real-
intro.
yeah, it's real Brady Bunch vibes. Also, the if you notice, the hexagon motif is playing into more and more. Like every time they like the Vision had the box last episode, it was the hexagon on top of for the Mind Stone. There's hexagons for, of course, the Beekeeper, bees, hexagon. So it's a lot going on.
Who
with
is
that.
the beekeeper?
Probably some sword agent. Who's to say that when he went through there that he came up as a beekeeper? As far as we know, he could have had on the hazmat suit. Like we don't know what happens when you go into that other reality. You feel what I'm saying?
I wonder, they tell you to go into that reality. Can you get out by yourself, or does she have to kick you out like she did your idea?
That's a good question too. Because they're trying. Of course, they're infiltrating it, but when they're in there, how long was it? Like, did Monica understand that she was a character the whole time, or was she really, really acting well? Because sometimes it seemed like she didn't really know where she was, but then, of course, this past episode, she said, "Hey, Ultron killed your brother, right?" So we know she has some sort of agency over herself. Because the other characters seemingly don't. Because you'll have like Herb. You'll have who kind of knows what's going on. Then you'll have Dottie and her husband. Like, they kind of seem oblivious to everything in this episode because they've had a real quick blip of them. Agnes, I feel like Agnes has a better understanding of what's going on. And Vision kind of doesn't know. He's kind of questioning everything, kind of how like we are. So he's like our eyes through the world, and of course Wanda has a pretty good clue that she's controlling everything. The question, but the question is she controlling everything because somebody's influencing her, or is because she's the actual villain of the show?
Yeah, like is she actually mourning? Mourning? That's what you say?
Yeah, definitely in mourning for everybody. So you have some notes here. All right. With that being said, like, share, subscribe, hang with the Jones. We do this every week. The next episode comes out next Friday. We're gonna get up, watch it, talk about it, spoil it. Make sure you join us at all the places: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Till next time.